say something that will make you, that may sound very uncomfortable to you. Some of you don't have a money problem, you have an image problem. Your problem is money, but image. You see, you look successful, but you're struggling. You dress well, but you're drowning in debt. It is not a money problem, it is an image problem. Are you getting what we are saying right now? That there is a money problem and there is an image problem. So you look successful, very successful outside. Everything is intact, but you are struggling. You dress well, but you're drowning in debt. You post a soft life, but you're living hard reality. And the painful part, nobody knows but you. Nobody is aware of what's going on. You are the only one that knows. So what's the problem? Tonight we are going to talk about this day. We are now in midday relationship reset. And today we are talking about the silent financial trap destroying destinies. So our topic is looking rich but living broke. Looking rich but living broke. But then there are ways to escape the trap. It is a dangerous social media trap. Looking rich but living broke. A very dangerous trap, social media trap. If this message is for you, don't hide it. And don't hide. Stay with me. This might change your life. This might change your story. Welcome. This is Intentional Family Clinic. All right? So I once counseled a young woman. She was always on Instagram, always looking flawless, designer bags, vacations, brunch pictures. She looked like she has all together. She has everything together. But behind closed doors, she was borrowing money just to survive. She was borrowing money all the time. Her salary was gone before the 10th of every month. Always reaching out for help. Why? And she couldn't even sleep at night because of debt pressure. Borrowing money from loan apps, and all that. What was the problem? She was trying to keep up. She was trying to maintain an image that she didn't have. So one day she said to me, she said something that really broke me. She said, "Ma, I don't even know who I am anymore. I don't even know who I am anymore." And I thought about it. You don't know who you are anymore. What's the problem? She said, "I don't know who I'm trying to impress. I am doing all this, but I really don't know who I am trying to impress." Oh, so it is all about impression. It is all about impression. All this you're doing is all about impression. Welcome to our live stream. Good to have you on our live stream. Today we are discussing financial intelligence. Looking rich, living broke. And it's a dangerous trap. Dangerous social media trap. Our topic is looking rich but living broke. You can identify with a lot of people that are like that. It's a very dangerous trap from social media. So we are discussing financial intelligence. Pay attention, stay with me. Don't hide from this discussion if it concerns you. There is a wisdom to glean as we discuss. Please share with us where you are chatting from. I like to know who is joining us in this discussion. And I will be blessed to have you put down your comments in the comment section. Don't hide your thoughts. Let's know what you're thinking. You see, so I was talking about this lady that came to me for counseling, and I had known that she was always borrowing money, always borrowing money. Before the months get to 10th, her salary is gone. She didn't have anything else on her. And she keep, extending hands to get more from the loan apps. But then one day she broke down while she was telling me, "Ma, I don't know who I am anymore." I said, "Why? You don't know who you are. What's the problem?" She said, "I don't know who I'm trying to impress." I said, "Oh, so all this is about impressing someone." It is all about impression. It is all about portraying an image that you don't have. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Welcome to the program. Thank you. Amara. Oh, that's lovely. Amara, cute. Thank you so very much. You are welcome. Amara, where are you joining us from? It's lovely having you on this live stream. Hi. Hi. Mohamed Yaya. Oh, hi. Welcome. Welcome, Vazilaya. Welcome. Hi to all of you, lovely people. Hi. Okay, good to have you on this live stream today. Now we are still going on with our discussion, financial intelligence, and our topic says living rich but staying broke. Some people are living rich, living very large. They are showing on the outside they are all okay, but inside they are broke. Find out what the problem is and how to escape the trap. Is a dangerous trap, dangerous social media trap. I like to know your comments. I like to know your comments. Football Fred, oh, amazing. Football Fred, welcome on this live stream. Please subscribe. Your subscription builds a community. This is Intentional Family Clinic. We are intentional about raising and nurturing relationships, marriages, families, individuals. You see, teenage identity crisis, everything, and we are very intentional about it. This is a subset of the Intentional Family System Institute, but this is the YouTube arm of it. So you are welcome to our discussion today. What does it mean to look rich but live broke? What does it mean to look rich but live broke? It is when your lifestyle is funded by pressure. When your lifestyle is funded by pressure, not capacity. When there is a pressure to please, to impress, like that lady just said to me when she was with me on a counseling. She said she does not know who she is impressing. Oh, really? It is all about impressing people. So living rich and staying broke is all about a lifestyle of pressure, trying to impress people with a capacity you don't have. It is when your expenses are driven by comparison and not purpose. The thing that you are spending, your hard-earned income, you're spending it just to compare, just to look like, just to present an image. You are not spending it purposefully. You are not spending it intentionally to build yourself, to build your future, to promote yourself, personal development, personal growth, and all that, or even to help other people. But you are just doing it to impress. All right? When your image is more important to you than your financial health, how you look, how you appear, when you show up, why they should turn their heads, it is more important to you than your financial health. You are not even, you don't even care whether you are crumbling financially. What you care about is how you look outside. That is what it means to look rich and live broke. You are looking rich on the outside. People think that you have it all together. Everything is working perfectly well. But inside, you are broke. And that is not the best way to live. It is not a sweet life. Now, I need you in the comments. If you have a friend, maybe you have this lovely lady that you are dating or you want to date, but this is the way she live her life. You don't know who she is because she's not being real. Will you like it? Will you like when someone is not real? Because this is not being real. This is not reality. I like to hear you in the comments. When people present themselves as though they are so okay, they are looking rich, you mistake them to be okay, to have their act together, but they are broke. you want to date a guy like that? You want to date a guy like that? You want your sister to date a guy like that? Or do you want to date a lady that is always pretending she has it, everything, designer bags, expensive wigs, the hairs are important, everything is looking perfect. All right? Okay, so go ahead and reply. You get angry very fast. How do you mean? How do you mean? Explain. Let's hear you. Please put down your thoughts. Don't just keep quiet. This is very interactive. It is a true life story. It is life. This is not make believe. This is something that we see every day in schools, in our workplaces. You see people living who they are not. This is a dangerous trap of social media. So that's what we want to discuss today. Because when somebody exudes such attitude, it means the person is lacking financial intelligence. Last week, we dealt on emotional intelligence. So this week and the rest of next week, we are dealing on financial intelligence. We are going to be discussing topics bordering on finances. So you need to stay with us. You need to be part of this community, part of this discussion. All right. So kindly, what's her name? I don't know how to pronounce. Okay, Ash Kumla. Okay, kindly explain to us what you mean. All right, we love to hear your thoughts. Ahmad. Okay, let's play Do Not Judge. Go ahead. Let's hear your thought, Ahmad. Let's play Do Not Judge. Go ahead. I love this comment. Keep it coming. Okay, so do you think it is judging people? Ama, do you think it is judging people? When people present, they look rich, but inside they are not who they are. Do you think it is judging? Is it a good life? Is it a good way to live? I'd like to hear your comment. Please stay with me. And please, I haven't seen where you are chatting from. Give us to know where you are chatting from so that we can recognize you fully. So you can see we are in a generation where people borrow to impress people who do not care. All right? Okay. Go ahead. So we are in a generation where people borrow to impress people who do not care. Somebody goes all ahead to borrow, just to impress other people, just to make them feel good about you, just to make them feel, okay, I have my act together. But that is all lies. But then that is the kind of generation we are. That is even what happens more on social media. You see all those social media highlights, they are just highlights. Some of them are not real. So when people begin to allow themselves to be drawn by the highlight of social media, they will suddenly move away from who they are. People also suffer silently to maintain appearances. People suffer just to maintain appearances. People measure success by what is seen, not what is stable. They are just measuring their success by what is seen, what everybody is seeing, what can be seen. They are not looking at what is stable. All right? And so why is it that? Why is it like that? What's the problem? What is going on? What is happening? You see, number one is the number one cause to this is comparison culture. Comparison culture. What is comparison culture? You are constantly seeing beautiful lives, made up lives, ready-made lives online, and you feel behind. You constantly see people online that look well made up. Everything is perfect and intact. You feel behind. And then you are asking yourself, why is everyone progressing except me? Why is everyone progressing except me? It is because of that comparison. When you look at this and you look at the other one, you think that you're left behind. No, you're not left behind. Everyone is walking in their own track. Life is not a race where people are running to win. All right? When there is also identity crisis, many people don't know who they are outside validation. The only thing they know is validation. When there is applaud, when everybody is clapping, when they are nodding, when they are giving them high five, thumbs up, that's all they know, and that is what gives them that joy. So many people don't know who they are outside validation, and that is identity crisis. So what do? They borrow clothes, or they use phones, they use cars or vacations to create identity. No, those things are fine. Clothes are beautiful, phones are beautiful. We are not saying you should not have the beautiful things of life. Are you in Kenya? Oh no, I am in Nigeria. Okay, I'm not in Kenya, I'm in Nigeria. All right. So when people use clothes and they use phones and they use cars or posting vacations, lushful vacation, beautiful places, they are using it to cover themselves. All right, but that is not who they are. That is identity crisis. When you have those things, flaunt it. Nobody said you shouldn't enjoy good things of life, but when you don't have the capacity yet, why are you borrowing to live like that? Why are you borrowing to impress anyone? All right, that is what we are discussing. Identity crisis is when you have done something so much to impress others, you have left yourself behind. You don't know who you are anymore, because you are now living for other people. When you know who you are, you will not be living for other people, because you have your own track to follow. You have your own, you know that life is not a race. Life is not a race. Everybody has their paths and their track in destiny. I like to know your comments. I like to know the people watching. I like to know everyone that is with me on this live stream. Please put your comments, all right? Thank you, Ahmed. I can see your comments. All right? Okay. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you. So, what we are saying now is it is better that we live our life. It is better that we become real with who we are. Who we are. The other cause of this issue of identity, when people begin to live who they are not. Are you following me? Is pressure to belong. Pressure to belong. Especially among young adults and couples. If I don't keep up, I'll be left out. If I don't keep up, I'll be left out. So you want to keep up at all means, at the expense of your peace, at the expense of your joy, at the expense of everything that you hold, very valuable. You want to keep up. It's good to keep up. Listen, there are some times that you need to be challenged. Understand the balance. Understand the balance. There are times you need to be challenged. There are times you see other people that are doing well. These are your classmates, probably people that you came out from school together, or people, your peers, your colleagues, your subordinates, or whatever in the office, and they are doing well. But you are probably not so much doing well, and you're asking yourself, what is going on? What am I doing? Why am I lagging so much behind? Then you begin to, take audit of your life. Okay, maybe I need to take some trainings. Maybe I need to improve my skills. Maybe I need to learn more skills. Maybe I need to invest in personal development. This is a different case. This is a different case. And then you are trying to bring yourself more, all right? Okay? You are trying to, I can see you, Ahmed. I can see you, Ahmed, all right? I can see you. I can see your many eyes. Okay, so this is a different situation than when you don't have it and you are borrowing because you want somebody to think, I am like this. That is a safe lie. So pressure to belong. You want to be in a particular class, but your finances cannot carry it. Develop your skills. Do some kind of self-growth, personal growth, personal development. Take courses, enroll in degrees and something and all that. Learn skills to add to the one you have. And then you grow in your capacity, in your financial capacity. You will be able to afford whatever lifestyle that you desire. But when you are not yet there, and then you are borrowing things to look like them, you see that one is not the best way. So then the other reason is lack of financial intelligence. When people are living rich, but they are actually broke, it means they lack financial intelligence. Nobody taught them budgeting. They were not taught delayed gratification. All right? I will not, okay? Oh, stay with me, right? I love your comments. Keep it coming. Okay, so they were not taught delayed gratification. They were not taught building wealth. Wealth building. There is wealth mindset. There is a way to grow your wealth. There is a way to become more. All right, there is a way to increase. But when people don't lack this financial intelligence, they don't know how to budget their finances. They don't know how to delay gratification. That means that thing that you want to buy today, can you wait a little? Can you wait? You see, talking about delayed gratification, I had a colleague in my office. She buys whatever that she wants today. Once that thing is trending, and that thing is gonna make her look, everybody, oh, you are, she's gonna buy it. And I asked her, why are you? She said, the salary will always come, this money will always come, I spend it and I get, that's why I'm working. Oh, that's beautiful. Of course, you should take care of yourself, all right? But then, before that month ran out, the salary didn't come because she had a problem and her salary was stopped. Eventually, it led to suspension. And then there were so many things she had borrowed, hoping that by the time salary comes, she would take care of those things. But the salary didn't come because the problem that she got into had the company freeze her salary, freeze her account. And so she couldn't offset the bills. And those people were calling her up and down. What does it mean? She could not delay gratification. She cannot wait till tomorrow. There are some times you need to delay gratification so that that money can multiply. Financial intelligence is knowing how to multiply what you have. When there are finances, do you just spend it or do you multiply it? So when you learn how to multiply your finances, then you are on your way to becoming that person you want. You are on your way to living the life you want. But when finances just come, you spend it. Then there will be a time that you will be forced to borrow. So you see, people default to consumption over construction. They don't want to build their life. They want to consume first. The other reason why people, they look rich and they stay broke. The other reason why people allow social media to put them in that trap is emotional spending. Emotional spending, when somebody is stressed or when somebody is sad or something is going on, you're not feeling somehow, you feel, oh, let me spend some money, I need to buy this, I need to buy that, just to relieve yourself of the stress. And so spending becomes therapy. No. Instead of healing pains, it multiplies problem. When you allow spending to become a therapy, to relieve you of how you feel, you are multiplying problems. You're not healing the pain. You are not healing the pain. Sometimes you might just want to take yourself out or hang out to, ease some stress, some stressful moments and all those things and all that. But it shouldn't be a constant habit because it is telling on your finances, especially if you go beyond the capacity that is required. So what do we do? What do we do? What are the solutions? Number one, break free from comparison. Break free from comparison. Break free. Your journey is different. Your timing is different. Stop measuring your real life against someone's edited highlights. Remember, I told you that most of those things you see on social media are highlights. They are highlights that has been edited, especially those reels. All right? Be real. Stop measuring yourself with other people that have edited, they highlight, they posted on social media. And you think that, oh, this is the way they are, so I'm going to like to be like them. I want to join them. I want to be. No. Break free from comparison. All right. Number 2, escape routes. Build quiet wealth. Build quiet wealth, not loud lifestyle. Build quiet wealth. Not everything needs to be posted on social media. You don't have to post everything. Build quiet, grow your wealth quietly. Don't allow yourself to become loud and attract unnecessary envy, attract unnecessary things that you don't need. Build quiet wealth. All right. Build quiet wealth. Not everything needs to be posted on social media. Invest quietly. Invest quietly. Save consistently. Save consistently. Invest quietly. Grow privately. Let your results speak later. You know, there are some people, they make a little change, they buy clothes, they post it. They do anything, they post it. You are attracting envy. You are attracting problem. You are attracting criticisms. Why? It is not necessary. It is not necessary. All right. It is better you build your life, your wealth quietly, and then when the result begin to come, you go loud. You go loud. There is no need going loud when you have not gotten to that capacity. All right. Welcome everyone to this live stream. Welcome and welcome. Good to have you here. Please put down your location and your name, where you are chatting us from. Put down your location and please subscribe to our channel. All right. What are we discussing? Looking rich yet staying broke. And we said is a dangerous social media trap. Social media, oh yes, very dangerous trap. When you look at the highlight edits of other people that they posted, you think that this is the way it is. This is the way they eat. And then you begin to compare your life when you have not built that capacity. But if you have built your wealth, oh no, you can have the kind of lifestyle you want. And nobody will question you about it. But we are talking about people that haven't built that capacity. Outwardly, they are looking rich. They are making everybody think they have it all together. But inwardly, they are broke. Okay? And we said this is not the perfect way to live. This is not the best way to live. So we are talking about the way of escape. And we said the third way of escape is to live within your capacity. Discipline is freedom. Live within your capacity. If you cannot afford it without stress, then wait until you can afford it. Wait until you can afford it. I am not sure that anybody is comfortable with a friend who is fake, who lives a fake lifestyle. Let me bring it home. Are you comfortable with a friend that lives a fake lifestyle? Are you comfortable with a lady that you want to date and everything about her is fake? All the things she's posting is fake. Are you comfortable with a guy you want to date and the guy is not real? He's just attracting you with someone else's car. He want to come and visit you. He carries someone's. It's not bad when you can take your friend's ride to go one or two places. But this is a constant habit of trying to show this is who I am when it is not who he is. You see why we are discussing this? So we said number 4, redefine success. What does success mean to you? Success is not wearing labels. Labels are beautiful when you can afford it. Labels are beautiful when you have built the capacity. Labels are beautiful when you are living the life, the real life, not the fake one. Labels are all beautiful. But success is not wearing labels. It is peace of mind. It is peace of mind. It is when you don't have pressure over some debts. You see, there are some friends, I know one or two, that will borrow and borrow and borrow from the loan apps. And the loan apps will be busy circulating their name to all their contacts. Everyone that is close to them will know that they borrowed money. Oh, that is wrong. That is very wrong. Why? Because you are trying to do one or two things. If you borrow money to invest. There is this business, there is this opportunity, I need to invest. I need to take advantage, and you borrow money. Oh, awesome. Because when the money comes back multiplied, you can be able to pay back. But if you borrow that money to keep up a lifestyle, that is wrong. So Success is when you have peace of mind. Nobody's calling you in the middle of the night to ask you. Nobody's harassing you about one thing or the other. Success is financial stability. Success is financial stability. Build your wealth until you become financially stable. You can afford the life you want. There is a life you want. There is a life you desire. Oh, beautiful life. When you grow to yourself to the capacity of affording anything, you want to buy a Lamborghini, it's not an issue. You want to buy yacht, it's nothing. You want to have a private jet, it doesn't mean anything. If you want to have vacation 10 times in a year, it's nobody's business. You can afford it. Oh, beautiful. Build your life. Build your life. Grow your wealth to that capacity. Then success is the ability to help others. That is why we are here. Success is the ability to help others, the ability to make impact in the life of others. That is what success is about. That's why you need to redefine success, the real success, because sometimes what we think is success is not. Success is your ability to help others. How are you impacting people around you? How are you being a blessing to the people, your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, your everything, all the people around you, your contacts? How is your presence blessing them? Or even your absence, when you're not there, your money is speaking. So you can see, success is the ability to help others. You need to redefine success, because a wrong definition of success is what plunges people into a wrong lifestyle. Okay? So, number 5, the 5th way to escape the dangerous trap of social media looking rich but staying broke is practice delayed gratification. Practice delayed gratification. What you delay today can multiply tomorrow. Self-control is a financial superpower. Self-control is a financial superpower. What you delay today can multiply tomorrow. So practice delayed gratification. Don't just want to buy everything today. Don't just buy it, especially when you can prioritize and know that, oh, this is not an emergency. Oh, this is not actually a priority. If it is not a priority, then you can delay it. If somebody's head will not roll if you don't buy it, then you can delay it. If somebody will not die if you don't buy it, you can delay it. Delay gratification. When you practice delayed gratification, you will not find yourself under the pressure to impress anyone or to become who you are not. Okay, the 6th way, one more way to add another one: heal your heart, not just your wallet. Heal your heart, not just your wallet. Ask yourself, what am I trying to prove? And who? To whom am I proving it? Because until you fix the inside, the outside will keep costing you. Heal your heart. All right? Not just your wallet. Ask yourself, who am I trying to please? Why should I borrow money to wear clothes? Why should I borrow bags? Why should I borrow this? Why should I live a life that is not mine? Why should I live to impress people? Why? I don't owe anybody any explanation how. I just need to grow my life. I need to be better. I need to have a better version of me, not to impress other people. Let's look at the Bible. The Bible says in Luke chapter 12, verse 15, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life is not consistent of the abundance of the things which he possesses. A man's life is not the totality, the summary of your life is not about what you have. The summary of your life is not about what you have. So the Bible says, take heed, beware of covetousness, beware. Because you might just be, but that is greed growing on. That is covetousness. When you can't be comfortable with who you are, when you can't be comfortable with your level or what you have, you're not contented at all. No, I must look like this person. Oh, no, I must have what they have. No, I must, no. Bible says, beware. And when the Bible tells you beware of something, it is a serious matter. It is a matter that demands urgent attention. All right? Beware of covetousness. Your life, God is not counting or weighing you. Your value is not dependent on what you have. What you have and what you don't have is not the value of your life. Beware. Many people have been distracted. Some people lost their life trying to be who they are not. Some people lost their life trying to go where they were not called. They just want to be there so that the news will carry it, or they will see them in the picture that they were there. Who invited you? Who invited you? But you went there. And in the process, you encountered an issue. So beware, as the Bible has said. Take heed. Now, let me ask you some questions. Number one, have you ever bought something just to impress others? Please put your answers in the comments. Have you ever bought something just to impress others? How did it feel like? How did you feel about it later when you realize that, oh, what is this all about? Why did I just spend this money? How did you feel? How did you feel? Let me see your comments. Let me see your comments. All right? Have you ever bought something just to impress others? That is the first question I'm asking you. Let me see your comments. Have you ever bought something just to impress others? When you realize that these things are, it doesn't worth it, how did you feel? You know, there is this emptiness, like, oh, I just wasted this money. What was that? What was that? I just wasted this money. All right? Are you financially okay, or you are just looking okay? Are you financially okay, or you are just looking okay? Because when you are looking okay, you are not financially okay, you're just looking it, then there is something you need to fix, because the reality and the presumed reality has to align. It has to become one. So when you are financially okay, beautiful. But when you are looking means what we can see. That means there is also the other part we cannot see. If what we are seeing does not agree with what we cannot see, something needs to be fixed. And when you fix it, that is when you are completely okay. What is one expense you know that is driven by pressure? What one expense do you know that you made that is driven by pressure? Be honest in the comments. This is a safe place. Be honest. What is that one expense that you made that you were under pressure to make that expense? It wasn't like, if I don't make this expense, my life will go. But you just made the expense. Let's hear you. So if this message actually spoke to you, don't just like it. Take action. Make a decision, number one, to stop performing. Stop performing. Stop performing, because all these things are performance. Start building. You build your capacity, you live the life you want. It is doable. You have the capacity to live the way you want. You have what it takes to become who you want. All right? And then you make a decision to choose purpose over pressure. Type in the comment, I choose real wealth over fake lifestyle. And if you know someone who needs to hear this message, share it. You might be saving them from silently destroying themselves financially. So let me cap it up. I said to you that you don't need to look rich to become wealthy. No. Put questions on the comment if you want to ask me any question. But you don't need to look rich to become wealthy, because many people who look rich are even far from it. There are some wealthy people that don't look rich. They are very wealthy, but they don't look it. They just quietly live their life. But if you also insist that I want a flamboyant life, then you need to grow your wealth. You need to become that person. You need to grow that part of you until you become, that person that you desire. So you choose peace over pressure. You choose growth over appearance. Prefer to grow than appearance. Choose a future over a moment. It's better that you are dealing with a future over just that moment, because at the end of the day, it's not what people think you have it is what you actually build that matters. All right, this is where we're going to end this conversation today. Until I see you Tuesday next week. Stay blessed and stay alive. Don't just look rich, stay rich. All right, and live a life that says who you are and not who you are not. Stay blessed. This is Jane Sampson, the Intentional Family Clinic. God bless you.